The Nintendo Switch has been out for nearly a month, and if you're coming to the end of your quest in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, then this video is for you. You're watching GamerBrain, and today we're counting down our list for the top 10 upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Number 10. Redout. We haven't seen a new game in the F-Zero series for over 13 years, but set for release in the spring of 2017, Redout on the Switch sets to take gamers back to the heyday of futuristic racing games, such as Sony's Wipeout series and Nintendo's own F-Zero franchise. Redout appears to have all the trimmings of a great racing game, such as cool hovering cars, futuristic spaceships, and nearly impossible racetracks in tandem with blistering speed. All of what I just mentioned is taken into overdrive though, thanks to the developer's use of the Unreal 4 engine and the Nintendo Switch hardware. The F-Zero series might have gotten lost somewhere in Nintendo's history, but for fans of the series, this game appears like it's going to be the next best thing. Number 9. Sonic Mania. From the same developer that brought us Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors, the beloved 16-bit hedgehog is set to make a comeback on the Nintendo Switch. Sonic games in the past few years have been anything but great to say the least, but the team behind this one actually has the ability to make the next great entry in the franchise. Sonic Mania sets to take back the Sonic franchise to its roots with one game that you'll notice looks like it should have came out 20 years ago. If you're an old school fan of the series, then I think this one is a game to get excited for, and hey, if you've never played a Sonic game before, this looks like a great place to start. This one will be out in late spring of this year, so definitely keep an eye out for it. Number 8. ARMS. ARMS is a new IP from Nintendo, and if the past is any indication, then that means that this should be a title us gamers are excited for. The game was developed to show off the capabilities of the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers, but don't let that deter you because ARMS is more than just a tech demo. ARMS is a fighting game with a new take on boxing, in which the characters in the game make use of extendable arms to battle. Basically imagine Wii Sports Boxing, which was pretty fun in its own right, but with more depth and far better visuals than the Wii had to offer. The vibrant roster of colorful, extendable limbed fighters, coupled with the interesting arena layouts and unique obstacles, should make ARMS a title to watch out for in the spring of 2017. I'm pretty excited for this game as it's a fresh new IP from Nintendo that looks to shake up the sports genre, which is always a good thing. Number 7. Wonder Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. The highly regarded Wonder Boy series from Sega is set to make a return from the ether of gaming's past. And thanks to the weirdness surrounding the franchise and licensing, we'll finally get to see the new entry in the series that Sega never made. There hasn't been a release in the series since 1994, back in the heyday of the Sega Genesis, so fans are definitely excited for this one. Originally kickstarted as a completely different game by French developer Game Atelier, Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom features the same colorful and cartoony designs and definite Metroidvania-style gameplay of Wonder Boy 3, but gives it a modern HD facelift while still keeping the classic feel and control. We'll see this one soon as it's set to be released in mid-2017, and as a classic gaming enthusiast, I'm pretty excited for this one. Number 6. Fire Emblem Warriors. For gamers, it's an exciting time to be a Fire Emblem fan. We've gone from having a complete drought in releases a few years ago to the release of several major installments in the franchise. This particular game will of course be a spin-off handled by Koei Tecmo, which was the very talented team behind Hyrule Warriors and the long-running Dynasty Warriors series. The idea of being able to take a sword and hack and slash whatever's in front of you with some of the franchise's mainstays, such as Marth and Chrome, is going to be a pretty interesting idea and it sounds pretty fun. But having a ton of other characters from the Fire Emblem franchise thrown in is just icing on the cake. No official release date has been announced yet, but we can definitely expect this game sometime during the holiday season. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The highly regarded JRPG series is set to make a return on the Nintendo Switch with a long anticipated sequel. The first Xenoblade Chronicles game was released on the Wii, and it became a bit of a cult classic, and unfortunately, not many copies of it were ever made. After a failed GameStop release only furthered the scarcity, demand for the game became high, and prices skyrocketed. The game was eventually re-released for the new 3DS, so many more people were finally able to play and enjoy it, but this game seems to be a continuation of the story told in the first, from what I can tell, being a numbered sequel. The trailer for the game shows some gorgeous visuals and really solid art direction, but I wouldn't really expect anything less from the developer. And if that's not enough to get you excited, just keep in mind how great the first game was if you got the chance to play it. This second entry in the series is sure to build on that. With that being said, you should be able to get just as excited as I am for the return of Xenoblade. Number 4. Ukulele. Ah yes, a brightly colorful and all ages friendly throwback to collectathon style games from the N64 era, complete with a lovable animal duo to boot as the main characters. It's only fitting that the Switch will be getting Ukulele, the modernized successor to those classic run and jump adventures from many of the ex-Rare developers who helped make the genre a success in the heyday of the Nintendo 64. The Switch port starring our Chameleon and Bat heroes may not be ready in time for Ukulele's April 11, 2017 release date on other platforms, but it'll definitely feel right at home on a Nintendo console. And why not have it on the Switch as well, seeing as though the days of the N64 essentially set the precedent for 3D platformers. Number 3. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition. So for many of us, the Mario Kart series has been a mainstay in our Nintendo collections for console generations past. The Mario Kart series is known for its fast, solid multiplayer action, and Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U was definitely one of my favorite games of last generation. But upon playing it more and more, and as I sunk more and more hours into it, I felt that it was missing a feature or two. The game will have new gameplay modes, characters, courses, and much more, including the playability of characters from the ever so popular Splatoon. And of course you'll get all the past DLC that was previously released, so this is one that I'm really excited for, and on the plus side you'll be able to take it on the go with you, which is only going to add to the fun factor that the game has to offer. Number 2. Splatoon 2. The highly anticipated follow-up to the Wii U's best multiplayer shooter and Game of the Year 2015, as well as being the game that I arguably sunk the most hours into on the Wii U. All the mayhem of this 4v4 shooter sequel is looking even better than the very intuitive and original Wii U game. Splatoon 2 is expanding on the turf war battles with a ton of character upgrades, and other additions include tons of new weapons and items. The maps have all been redesigned, and personally, I can't wait to see what Callie and Marie have been up to for the last 2 years. Again, the portability aspect of this game is really going to be a seller for me. Just think about taking Splatoon on the go, it's going to be awesome. Splatoon 2 hit store shelves this summer, so this game is definitely going to be the game of the summer, and a lot of people are going to be picking up Switches just to play this one. Alright, so on this episode of the show, we're only taking a look at 10 games that are coming out on the Nintendo Switch, but I did want to throw in some honorable mentions here, because to be honest, there is way more than 10 games coming out for the Switch that I'm pretty excited about, but like I said, I couldn't fit them all on this list. So guys, with that being said, let's get right in to the honorable mentions. Alright guys, so there was a few honorable mentions for this video, but let's get into to the #1 upcoming game on the Nintendo Switch, and that game is Super Mario Odyssey. A brand new 3D Mario game that has another fresh theme is set to hit the Nintendo Switch this upcoming holiday season. The game has enormous sandbox levels, and it's set in wildly different worlds that we haven't really seen Mario in before, which is kind of a unique take on the series. Taking in the sights, sounds, and ideas of a fresh Mario platformer is always pretty exciting, and it's really fun to play the newest Mario game right after it comes out. Super Mario Odyssey looks truly out there, and that's totally a good thing. The sprawling stages look like a colorful playground with no possible boundaries in sight, and the ability to use Mario's cap as a means to reach other areas, like throwing it and jumping on it to make a makeshift platform, should expand the exploration capabilities in the game immensely. Plus, you've got Bowser dressed up like a magician, causing havoc around a New York-esque metropolis called New Donk City. It's pretty hard not to love and get excited for this game, but no, I didn't make that name up, that's really the name of the city. Hopefully you're as hyped as I am for this one, because I'm going to be getting it as soon as it drops on the Switch. Alright guys, so there you have it, there is our list of the top 10 upcoming Nintendo Switch games over at GamerBrain. Anyways guys, let me know down in the comments below if you agree with our list, or if there's a certain game that you would add to this list. Also let me know if you're going to be picking up a Switch because of this video, or if you already have a Switch. I want to know some good games to check out, so definitely leave me a comment down below. Remember, if you guys are new here, to please hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Anyways guys, make sure to share this video around with your friends, but this is Tyler from GamerBrain, signing off.